Hey guys, welcome back to Rudder Renovations. Today we're going to talk about how to repair possibly one of the most important items in your home, your coffee maker. Let's get to it. Here you can see that the Keurig is not recognizing that the lid is down, so we can't make any coffee. So we're going to see what sensor is loose here, that way we can fix it. In order to check the micro switch that tells the coffee maker when the lid is open and closed, you have to take off this black housing. In order to do that, there are two screws up underneath, and there they are, 1 and 2. Whenever you unscrew these two screws and you lift up this, you're going to lift up this gray lever, which will allow this to dip down the housing, and then you can push it back towards the back of the machine, and it'll lift up like this, and then you can slide it out. Here you can see, here's the micro switch that tells the Keurig that it is open or closed, which will then tell you and allow you to fill up your cup. And here, the wires that come from this micro switch, we'll see that one of them is severed. So we'll go ahead and splice and reconnect that, and then we'll see if that fixes the issue. If your wire is not broken and you believe it's still the micro switch, you can get them for as little as $5 offline. A wire can be severed like this from strain or from repetitive use. In this instance, I know that the Keurig was dropped and it hadn't worked since then, so that's more than likely what put the strain on the wire, which caused it to break. Once I had the wire stripped, I twisted them together and I used a closed-end crimp terminal to connect them together. Now that we have our wires connected, first, let's go ahead and test it before we put it back together. Now that it works, we'll go ahead and reroute our wire. Make sure you put the wire in the designated channel so it doesn't get pinched when you're opening and closing the lid. Whenever you're putting the housing back on, you can see that there's two tabs, and that's what's going to slide into this portion right here. So the same way we took it off, we'll lift it up, slide the housing back. To make sure that you have the housing properly installed, you should be able to close the lid completely without the screws in there. And when it is in the closed position, you should not be able to lift up on the back of the housing. All right, seems to be good. So we'll go ahead and get our two screws in there. All right, as you can see, solid, ready to make a cup. There we go. All right, guys, I hope that helped you out. If you have any questions, comment below. If you like it, please subscribe, and peace and God bless.